All right, well, if you're in the farm-to-table movement, you're not alone. Organic foods comprise 54% of groceries sold by mass market retailers. And here in the Duke City, the idea of urban, chemical-free farming is, as Bernie Sanders would say, huge. So here to talk about the variety of farmers markets available here in Albuquerque is a community organizer from Yelp.com, Howie Keibel.
Hi.
All right, so Howie, before we get into the variety, because even this weekend, we're kicking off a big one, which I know we're going to talk about. What do we need to know about gardening and growing here in Albuquerque?
Some important things. If you're up in the Heights, you're probably good to start your own garden right now. But
Okay.
if you live in the Valley, the last freeze in Albuquerque can be at during the first week of May.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when it averages. And if you're way out in the mountains, East Mountains, and you're up pretty high, the average last frost can be June. In June. So yeah,
Wow.
it's kind of deceptive, and that's why we're talking about. That's why farmers markets just start kicking off now.
Right.
Now is the time when we're starting to see enough produce so that they can
Actually turn
put these
a profit
markets.
and sell it. Okay. So
Exactly.
speaking of which, let's talk about some of the top farmers markets here in the Duke City.
Let's do it. The most popular one by far is the Downtown Growers Market.
Okay.
Just there's always so much produce here. Yelpers love them. You can find so much more than produce too. But that's going to be your produce central sort of growers market. The second one, the Rail Yards Market, is also focused on arts, crafts, a lot more of that. And this weekend on Sunday is its first weekend of the summer.
The grand kickoff. You can head over to KRQE.com. Brittany was out live this morning talking to Alex Paramo and a lot of the folks out there, talking also to a purple goat named Prince.
Nice.
Apparently it was born on the day that Prince passed away, so it's a great homage to Prince. But yeah, they kick off Sunday. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this isn't purple today.
Yeah, I know. I grew up in Minneapolis, and
there you
that
go.
man is a big piece of my
Yeah,
heart.
there you go.
Third place I wanted to bring up is the Corrales Growers Market. There are markets all over the city for people, but Corrales is very highly. It's very high. Every year it's growing and doing better. You can see that we've got 12 reviews of it already. So really cool. Also market that's just north of Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple other things to do that are happening right now. Tasty Tuesdays at Hyder Park.
Okay.
Have you brought
I
your
haven't
daughter
gone
there
there.
yet?
I know Hyder Park, but I have not gone to Tasty Tuesdays.
Go on a Tuesday night. It's so fun. Go there at 5. They have free yoga in the park at 6.
Really?
Yeah, and there's music, and then there are food trucks. So you're there to support the food trucks.
Okay.
Not there aren't growers market, there aren't farmers there, but the food trucks put this on, and it's always a good time. There's hundreds of people out in the park.
Okay.
And the other thing I would mention is the Santa Fe Farmers Market. So if you're up in Santa Fe, that's a really great market.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so if we want to find out more, we're on Yelp.com or either on the website, on the mobile app, which I use all the time. How do we look up farmers market? What sort of keywords or searches should we be doing?
What do you think?
Farmers market.
Farmers market, easy enough, or growers market. Either one
Okay.
will work, and they're going to lead you to a long list of. We have markets in Los Ranchos, the South Valley, the Heights, Belen. So they're going to give you reviews of those, and then you can also go to our events page. And our events page doesn't just talk about or announce these market openings, but we also have. I was just telling you about Hyder Park. On May 10th, we're doing a Yelp meetup at Hyder Park. We're going to have, as long as you check in at the park, you're going to get deals on the food trucks. We're going to have some yard games. It's going to be a good time.
Fantastic.
So just to
May
go
10th.
there. And then tonight, just to let everyone know, we're going to be at Red Door Brewery.
Okay.
6 o'clock for a tour, a tasting. They've got a food truck there. We're also going to try that food. So come on out. It's free.
Fantastic. Yeah, great event. Again, if you go out tonight, be responsible with your libations. Howie, thanks for bringing all this information in.
Thank you.
For a full recap, guys, on the great farmers markets here in around town, head over to casa.com. For now, though,